Now Connor is finally speaking out 5 to 6 months after everything that took place when it came to those messages that his ex-girlfriend leaked. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali. Head over there and subscribe. Subscribe to my podcast, guys. I'm over it. Hashtag I'm over it. Subscribe. Bear with me. Daily and consistent, guys. Daily and consistent. If you guys haven't got the merch yet, I don't know what you're doing. The links are below. People are saying, Murad, I hope you have some merch. The merch is there. The merch has been there. Daily and consistent, guys. Daily and consistent. I feel like whenever I drink out of this mug, it just makes me more productive. It makes me just feel like I want to have a very good day today. But anyways, enough about me. Subscribe to the podcast, guys. Hashtag I'm over it on Spotify and Apple. Get into that, please. Get into that. But Connor is finally speaking out about his the racist messages that were basically sent by his ex-girlfriend, which were very damaging, which included Ovi. And he was saying a lot of crazy stuff about how he was completely sick about his girlfriend liking anybody that could be black, and he was in sheer disgust. Has now spoken out after so long. Low key, somewhere right now, Sophie's probably ready to put a picture of her and Connor now that suddenly everything is okay because Connor has spoken out. Now Sophie can post every picture she wants with him. But anyways, during my time in lockdown and seeing the Black Lives Matter movement, it has given me time to reflect on my past and comments made during a heated conversation between myself and my ex-girlfriend before my time in Love Island 2019. Firstly, I would like to say I'm extremely sorry for my inappropriate and racist remarks. I completely failed to think about my words and ended up saying something hurtful and insensitive when I was in an angry and an emotional state of mind talking privately with someone close to me. The comments made were not a true reflection of the Connor Derman you all know today. However, I understand now. There is no excuse for reinforcing racist comments. The keyword is now, child. I will think very hard about my assumptions and phrasing from here on out and hope to have an opportunity to show what I have learned, listened to, and importantly understood regarding the BLM movement. The BLM movement, I don't like this whole BLM. I don't know what it is. No shade, no tea. BLM is an abbreviation. You like to abbreviate everything, but I just like each time you say it, just say it with your chest. Black Lives Matter. Just say it. Black Lives Matter. Do you understand? The Black Lives Matter movement has given all of us, especially me, a huge insight into racism, although I've made regretting comments in the past. I want to make it clear to the people who hurt from my comments, including close friends and family, I'm not a racist and I do not condemn. You mean condone? Okay. I do not condemn any racist behavior physically or verbally. Being honest with myself, I still have a lot to learn about the Black Lives Matter movement, culture and history, but I'm very grateful that the Black Lives Matter movement has happened. The movement has my full support and has helped educate me personally along with millions globally, which I believe in the many changes the Black Lives Matter movement are protesting for. Finally, I'd like to add, because of the Black Lives Matter movement, I plan to use my influence and social platforms positively, expressing in line with the peaceful protest that it is time for permanent change. Connor Derman. And then we have Ollie saying, great statement, mate. Nobody asked for your opinion, but okay. You're just talking. Okay, so when it comes to this whole statement, let's dissect and analyze this, because I just feel like there could have been a lot more that he could have done when it came to this. There wasn't enough. I like the fact that he did say, let's bring some positives out of this. Being honest with myself, I still have a lot to learn about the Black Lives Matter movement. He was like, there's a lot for me to learn. But at the same time, for you to say, when I was in an angry and emotional state of mind, that is when I made X, Y, Z. Whether you are, I don't know, I feel like because you were in an emotional upheaval, you were in an emotional state of mind, you suddenly said stuff like this. But when you're not emotional now, you're now okay. And I just feel like it's just a bit of a cop-out. Whether you were in an emotional situation or not, that shouldn't even be referenced or used to explain why you said X, Y, Z. If you're heated and you say stuff, that really just shows the real you. Do you know what I mean? So that in itself doesn't make any sense. Then he was like, I'm not a racist. Well, you clearly were a racist in those messages. So it doesn't make any sense. I feel like he could have paraphrased it on something a bit more better. And let me give you guys a few tips for how I would have, added to this to make a proper, better apology. Add to the paragraph that you are going to donate to XYZ when it comes to charities, because we damn well know you've made some coin from Love Island. Whatever coin you've made, £20, £30, you made some coin. So express that you are going to donate, express that you are going to leave some donation links in your bio and talk about that as well. Also talk about the fact that, you know, instead of saying I'm not a racist, say I am a racist. Say we are racist. Say the majority of the UK is racist. Talk about subconscious racism. Talk about institutionalized racism. Take it through a different avenue. Add some depth to it so that, you know, we can really show that you're trying to add some knowledge to what you're trying to say. Because I do believe that you can't hold somebody accountable for something for the rest of their life. Because, you know, people are entitled to apologize and, you know, move on. Nobody really cares about us anymore. I want to just, like, hopefully this is the last time I'm ever going to address this Connor situation. I feel like some Love Islanders have mentioned Connor, so I'm going to talk about that later on. Apart from that, I don't know, I'm over it. But I also feel like there is a way that you can word it to show proper genuinity, and I just feel like this wasn't it as much. It wasn't terrible, but I feel like you could have done a lot more, considering how bad the messages were. You could have just done a lot more, like a lot more. Maybe come up with a little video via your stories. Add some emotion, some expression. Show something. Do you know what I mean? Like, do something. I want to see action behind it. I think just posting something, like, I want to see some action. Give me action. Donate. March. Get out there. Like, show that you're going to change. Like, that's what I want to see. And we've never really seen any of that. Just this random post that they've dropped today. Yeah. Some people are commenting saying, so it took you 6 months to say something. Do you guys think that he's being genuine? Do you guys think that he's not being genuine? Or that it wasn't enough? Comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this situation. Head over to my Instagram, subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon for another video.